All right, we've got some breaking news here on CBS Sports HQ, and I've got our soccer guys, Luis Miguel, Echegaray, and Tomas Rongen, to break that down, plus a look ahead of the Champions League semifinal later today. But gentlemen, the special and chosen one, Jose Mourinho, is going back to Serie A, and it is AS Roma. Luis Miguel, I'll give you first word here. What are your thoughts about Jose Mourinho going back to Italy?
Well, don't you just love this? We're just getting ready for Champions League content, and of course, we get one out of left field. Jose Mourinho returns to Italy, as you mentioned, Tommy, goes to Roma. We can't forget that just over a decade, Jose Mourinho won 2 Serie A league titles with Inter Milan, Supercoppa, the Champions League, Coppa Italia. So he loves Serie A. He said it before, he understands it well. He loves the culture of Italian football, and this is a massive get for Roma and Jose Mourinho. I think obviously it's way too early to try and figure out what's going to happen, because Roma is a team in disarray right now. They're obviously not in a Champions League spot. They're on the verge of getting knocked out of the Europa League, so they have a lot to do after the Paulo Fonseca missed objective. So now Jose Mourinho comes in, and the good thing is that Jose Mourinho, as mentioned, knows this league and he likes it, and I think it's going to be reciprocated. So I'm very, very intrigued to see how this works out. But plenty of work to do for both Jose and Roma as well.
I think it's the perfect fit for some of the reasons that Luis just mentioned, but more so, if there's one country still in the world that can embrace the tactics of Jose Mourinho, it's the Italian player. In my travels as a coach or as a player, the Italian teams are very disciplined. The Italian teams don't mind defending for long stretches or for 90 minutes and winning 1-0. So I think that's a great choice by Roma, and for Jose to resurrect his career, I think it's huge as well.
Guys, for Jose Mourinho, you mentioned Inter Milan, who recently got the Serie A Scudetto for the first time since Juventus had that 9-year streak in the division, and for Roma, 7th, as Luis had mentioned, domestically dogging on. Guys, what are we thinking about, or thinking I should say, about Jose Mourinho resurrecting his career? He's won at every place he's been except for Tottenham, where he wasn't able to win a trophy, and he's been at big clubs. So this is not necessarily a super step down, but if he doesn't work out with this particular club, it could end what his reign will be. Luis, what do you think about that?
No, it's a very good point. Listen, my main criticism of Jose Mourinho, and the thing is, we have to remember the overall resume of this manager. It's absolutely ridiculous. Obviously, titles in Spain, Italy, England, etc., etc. So we have to remember just the body of work that he has provided. The problem is that the special one, especially in the last 6-7 years, has become more the reactive one, the one that just reacts to matches. He's not really an offensively minded manager. He's not really a proactive manager. He's not really one that's adapting to the modern game and the changes of the modern game. So to me, his #1 task is to make sure that he goes back to what he knows best, which is controlling the game when they don't have the ball, which is understanding the opposition, which is giving confidence to all his players. I think he's going to learn a valuable lesson from Tottenham, where I think he was trying to rely too much on his reputation to try and get Tottenham to go and climb above the table, etc., etc. And I think with Roma, he needs to go back to basics. If I were him, I would go back to the book that he co-wrote, where he discusses his trajectory in his career, specifically in Portugal with Porto, and how to him the most important, the most fundamental thing was collective unity. If Roma can understand that, and Jose Mourinho finally becomes more a proactive manager as opposed to a reactive manager, I think they can succeed. But I agree with TR. I think this is a good move. It's a gamble, maybe, but it's a good gamble.
Yeah, it certainly is. And if you look at the makeup of Roma right now, where they've struggled is giving up goals in bunches, by the way, i.e. the last game against Manchester United. So that's one area he can make better. And by the way, you can't go further down. So I don't think his legacy is at stake. Somebody always wants to take a chance with Jose Mourinho, the special one. If it doesn't work out, the Portuguese national team is always there for him.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.